Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to RealLifeOORA and welcome to another Minecraft video. Now in the background you guys can see some gameplay. That's just to keep your eyes busy while you're listening to my voice. Now this is not a true Let's Talk video. It's more of a video that I just want to talk about. It's talking about Woodycraft.net, quote unquote, the best server in the multiverse. Now I just want to clear a few things up, talk about my experience with it, and reassure you about a few things. Now, first, I want to say this is not meant to bash or to harm Woodycraft in any way, to speak down to it or all. It's an amazing server. Woody's an amazing guy. Yeah, like they're really good people, and I recommend the server to everyone. So go ahead and check it out if you haven't already. So to get that out of the way, I just want to talk about my experiences on it. If you do not know, I was a mod plus, that's a moderator plus, one level below an admin, and I was there for, I think, 9 months, something around there. I was the longest staff member to be on Woodycraft, of course, besides Woody. So what happened is 2 days before the server opened, I was invited, along with a few other people, to go ahead and help build the server because Woody wanted to make a server. I helped him out with a few of his Minecraft servers on Xbox. So I'm like, why not? This would be fun. I really want to help with this. So I got in and I was really excited and stuff. Really happy to be working with Woody and really happy about everything. I want to say I worked a lot. This was my schedule over the summer. Wake up at 8 in the morning. Play all day, sometimes play for 2 days straight, go to bed at 5 a.m., wake up at 8 o'clock, do it all over again. It was 3 hours of sleep every night, just about. So I loved it a lot. I worked a lot. I worked really hard to make the server what it was and what it is, and I was really happy to be a part of it. However, few people got in my way. It may sound a little harsh, but a few people did get in the way of me being able to help the server. One person was Elmo. I forgot the rest of his username, but it's Elmo. A few people that may know the situation or know me from Woodycraft, they may just be like, whatever, what is he talking about? And the other people, you guys you need to listen, okay? Because I've been judging myself on whether or not I should release this video, but I'm finally like, I've been bottling this up for a year. I just needed to get it out or else. So Elmo was invited to be a builder by Luke, who's actually Luke was an admin, then he left, then he came back, then he was banned because he did some bad things with the server. So anyways, he was a friend of Luke's, and he said that he was a good builder and stuff. Right off the bat, I did not like Elmo. I'm a pretty good judge of character, and in this situation, I was 100% correct. Elmo was a person who thought he was better than everyone and everything like that. He was not a very nice person, let's put it that way. And he kept trying to be just the best and push whoever down he could. Woody gave us the thing saying that he needed a new spawn for the server. Me, Fisty Tristy, and Coco came together and built a spawn. And Elmo and a few other people built their version of a spawn. And I just want to know, the version of the spawn they're building seems to be like an exact copy of some standard spawns that I've seen in the past on different servers. It's that spawn where you stand in the center and there's buildings, sort of like cityscape type things all around. It's the exact same type of spawn that's on Syndicate Project's Minecraft server right now. So I was a little bit shocked to find out later on that he was copying a spawn, not building his own. So anyways, back to our spawn. Our spawn is actually the current spawn you see right now. If you go onto Woodycraft.net, you'll see the spawn. That's our spawn that we made. Fisty Tristy, Coco, and I. There's two other people, one of those including Woody himself. They love the spawn. All the admins and stuff love the spawn. Everyone loved the spawn. Woody and a few other people just changed a few things. Like, we shouldn't put the those color blocks there. We should put them over there. We shouldn't put this stained glass here. We should put it like in this shape. So they did a few minor critiques. The rest of the people that you see on that getting credit for the spawn, they did nothing. I just want to clear this up. They did nothing, especially Elmo. So we did the spawn, and Woody's like, okay, we need the spawn done in 2 days. We're like, okay, it's almost done. Elmo was desperate to get on the signs saying, that he helped build the spawn. So he's like, no, 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 no. This terrain you're doing around the spawn sucks. And he deleted it all. And we're like, what are you doing? He's like, I can build a much better terrain area around for you, and that'll be good. And we're like, we were all worried. Fisty and I were both worried because we know Elmo was the type of builder who would work on something, then leave it unfinished halfway through. That's exactly what he did. So here it is, the one day until we needed to give it to Woody, and he had all of it deleted, and he started placing these giant voxel boxes around to create the actual terrain. Then he's like, I have to leave for an hour, then I'll come back and finish it. We're like, okay. 2 hours pass, he's not there. 3 hours pass, he's not there. It wasn't his time difference. He was actually earlier than us with his time difference. So he had no choice. Like, he did not fall asleep is what I'm trying to say. 4 a.m., Woody came out and he's like, guys, is the spawn done? He talked to us on Skype. Is the spawn done? And we're like, no, Elmo never finished it. He's like, well, we need it soon. So Fisty and I hurried up and we finished the terrain. And then Elmo comes in, swearing that he helped build the spawn and also saying that he built most of the spawn, which really made me mad. And then trying to get a few people to back him up. Later on, I still have a screenshot of this actually. He said to me, I'm going to get you kicked off of this build team. He said that right in chat. Now, if you do not know Elmo, like I said, he just wanted to gain, and he could push anyone down he wanted to in the process. He was getting really frustrated that Woody kept rejecting his ideas for builds, and he was really frustrated that he wasn't getting paid. None of us were getting paid at the time. Only admins. So what happened was he was going to revolt and stuff, and he was blaming Woody for everything. And then all Elmo would do would be get on the server, complain for a half hour without building, and then get off. That's all he did every day for a week. A week goes by of him doing this, and I'm building a new spawn for the survival alpha thing, which never got finished because it got deleted by him. And I'm like, dude, just stop. Stop complaining. We're here to build, so build. If you don't want to build, then don't be on the team. So then he's like, well, you're this guy. You're trying to ruin the build team and stuff. You're trying to separate us and bring us apart. I'm like, dude, just build. Did not sign up for all this anger. I'm just here to build and have fun with Woody and stuff. And if you've ever been in a situation where you try really hard to help somebody or something, and somehow people manipulate it and turn it into a thing to make you look like you were the person doing the bad thing, that's exactly what he did. Elmo tried to make it look like I was the bad guy in the situation, even though I had proof, and photo proof at that, to go ahead and explain that I was not lying. I was telling the truth and Elmo was lying. And the admins refused to see it. I showed them and they said, just drop it. I'm like, I have proof that he's lying and that he's going to ruin the server. And they would not allow me to show my evidence or explain to them that he needs to be kicked off the build team. And then a few days later, I was kicked off the build team because Elmo had a vote. He was given a vote by Dr. Tiz whether or not to have me on. So this is the funny part. I was one of the first people on the build team. However, Fisty and I were the last two people to be questioned whether we should be put on the build team. Every person that joined the build team after Fisty and I talked in a meeting to see whether we could join the build team. And they said, no, they don't get along with us. So, therefore, I get kicked off the build team. I was really upset because all I wanted to do was build, and all he wanted to do was, raise himself up to a high standard. So then time goes on. I'm upset with it, but I'm done with it. and I still never got promoted. To this day, I have left as a moderator plus, and I never got promoted. People were joining after me, and they were getting promoted. Like, people would join, they'd get promoted to mod. A few weeks later, they'd get promoted to admin, and then they'd be admin status. And here I am still at moderator plus. There are a lot of people that thought I deserved it. I truthfully thought I deserved it because I did a lot more work than most of the people, but I never did. So that also played a part in why I left. And then the last thing is, in the very beginning, like I said, I was talking to Woody on Skype. Woody actually would come to me a few times to ask about things, like with the Skyblock. He went and talked to me about spawns for it and everything like that. He would talk to me. It became a thing over a few month time where I would no longer be able to talk to Woody. If I wanted to talk to Woody, I would have to go ahead and talk to people who represented Woody, and then they could talk to him. Now, this wasn't Woody's fault. This was the admins trying to get in the way and trying to make themselves seem like they're doing more work. They then, to add to that, besides them just distancing me from Woody, they would go ahead and not include me in any of the conversations. They would not tell me anything about what was to be done. They would not tell me the new things. Then when we would have a meeting, they would act like I'm the person who's never on and doesn't care because they never told me the stuff. I always message Woody. I always message everyone asking, what can I do? How can I help more than I already am? And they would say, no, there's nothing to be done. And then they try to tell me that I'm not doing enough work, that I am slacking, that I'm behind everyone else. And there are a few other things that played into this. There are a few other reasons why I was upset with this. But eventually enough came enough. I had reasons for IRL stuff that I had stuff that I needed to do IRL for 2 months. And then I'm like, it's not even worth going back. I did my service for 9 months on Woodycraft, and in the entire time, I never got recognized. I never got the respect I believe I deserved. I did a lot of work for people of Woodycraft and everything like that, and never got noticed for it. And that just really made me upset. I'm like, if they can't at least recognize that I do a lot for the server, then, they don't deserve me. So, you guys can say whatever you want, but that's mainly why I left. There's a few other things, like I said, that play into it that I don't even want to go into depth about because it just makes me too angry. But I just want to show you guys, life is not fair. You can have the best intentions, but there are select few people who can always turn those around and make you seem like the bad guy. So be very cautious and make sure that doesn't happen to you, because it happened to me and it ruined 9 months of my life. But I do not regret asking Woody if I could be a part of the thing, because it was fun and I was glad to help a friend out. So thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, comment down below and I'll answer them. So thanks. See you guys later. Bye.